Right now, nearly 20 people are homeless after an unattained cooking fire in a Sun Prairie home.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, December 6th. I'm Taylor Lazenby. Well, let's take a quick look of our weather this morning. Hattie is joining us this morning from home. Good morning, Hattie.
Good morning, Taylor. We have a pretty nice start this Sunday morning. Temperatures aren't quite as cold as they were yesterday. We do have quite a few clouds in the area, though. You can see from our Queen Bee Radio sky camera in Platteville, skies are mostly cloudy there. Take a look at the current conditions. 29 in Platteville. We're just a couple of degrees cooler here in Madison. It's 27 degrees. Janesville, Mineral Point, Prairie du Chien, and Lone Rock are all at 30 degrees this morning. Here's a look at your weather track, which is satellite and radar combined. Again, any flurries this morning are south of the state line, but we do have quite a few clouds in the area. Look for a little bit of clearing as we head towards the middle of the day today. Temperatures will top in the mid to upper 30s, so a little on the cool side, but seasonable for this time of the year. We do have a chance for flurries later on today, and then coming up in our main weather, we'll talk more about that long-range trend and what it means for southern Wisconsin.
Thank you so much, Hattie. Well, nearly 20 people aren't sleeping in their own beds tonight after an unattained cooking fire in a Sun Prairie home left roughly $80,000 in damage. This includes a family of 6, a single mother and her 5 children. Gabriella Bashira shares how people stepped up overnight to make sure they're taken care of.
Without hesitation.
He messaged me this morning asking if I could help set up a GoFundMe, and I went right ahead and did that.
That's how many community members jumped at the opportunity to help a Sun Prairie family who walked away from a fire with just each other.
This family lost everything.
Co-owner and president at Metcalf's Market, Tim Metcalf, invited the family to shop in his store for free.
They're here right now filling up shopping carts of food just to feed their family for the next week.
Michael Johnson, who's coordinated these efforts, posted that Metcalf also volunteered to pay for clothes, coats, and boots until additional help comes.
Holiday season is all about, it's about, coming together as a family, coming together as a community, and then taking care of those people in our community that need our help the most.
Johnson took the family to Target, where the store gave the family 70% off everything, and donations were even made on the spot. He dropped them off at a hotel where the family will stay until they can get back on their feet. Johnson says that might take months, and they can't do it alone. But as Paulo Delgado says, giving comes full circle.
If you're helping people in your best times, then other people are going to be helping you in your worst.
I'm Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Well, any money raised for the family will go towards gas cards, food, cell phone bills, and hotel costs. Donations can be made to the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County on their website or on a GoFundMe page. Both links are on our website. That's at channel3000.com. And turning to our coronavirus headlines, Wisconsin is reporting more than 4,100 new cases over the past day. 63 more people have died, while about 63,000 of the state's nearly 410,000 all-time cases remain active. And as a brutal second wave strikes, coronavirus has become the leading case of death in America. 14,000 deaths have been reported since Thanksgiving. In a CNN town poll, Dr. Anthony Fauci said we are headed for a post-holiday surge.
The event usually is followed by 2 to 3 weeks later, you see the increase in cases, which puts it right at the cusp before the Christmas holiday, where you're going to have more travel and more congregating.
The University of Washington's Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation projects 260,000 more people could die by spring. New CDC guidelines urge postponing travel and, in some circumstances, wearing a mask at home. And we know vaccines are coming, but the CDC is telling health officials across the U.S. that its first shipment of vaccines might fall short of expectations. The agency let states know this week how many doses will be in the initial shipment. Health experts say it looks like it will be not enough to fully vaccinate the people designated as top priority, including healthcare workers and nursing home residents. That's about 24 million people. Officials estimate about 40 million vaccines will be available in the next couple of weeks, but each person needs about 2 doses, meaning that's only enough for 20 million people. And mass vaccination efforts are officially underway in Moscow. The campaign started on Saturday. The Russian capital has 70 different vaccination points, each operating for 12 hours a day. Russian officials say more than 100,000 people have already been vaccinated. And the Cook County Sheriff's Office in Illinois has announced charges in a cold case from more than 17 years ago. 41-year-old Antoinette Briley is accused of murdering her twin newborn sons. She was taken into custody on Thursday. In 2003, the infants were discovered by a waste management employee who was emptying trash bins in an alley. Police say an autopsy determined the victims were born alive and died of asphyxiation. The investigation later turned into a cold case, but reopened back in 2018. Investigators say they used a discarded item from Briley, which matched the victim's DNA. And President-elect Joe Biden's transition team still hasn't met with officials at the Pentagon's intelligence agencies. The meetings were supposed to take place this week. Biden's team was reportedly blocked from meeting with leaders at the NSA and Defense Intelligence Agency. The Department of Defense denies there's been any issues with Biden's team's ability to meet with intelligence officials. Biden started receiving presidential briefings last Monday. And President Trump supporters protested outside of the Capitol. A few dozen supporters of President Trump were gathered outside of the state Capitol building on Saturday. The event was promoted earlier this week on Facebook by a Republican Party of Dane County. In a Facebook post, organizers made baseless claims of voter fraud, saying the election was stolen. Meanwhile, President Trump is in Georgia today, rallying supporters and hoping to keep the state's Senate seats in GOP hands. Kayan Law visited Georgia ahead of his visit and spoke with some voters who still believe President Trump is a true winner of the election. She explains how that might actually cause problems for the Republicans on the ballot.
60 miles west of Atlanta sits Haralson County, Georgia.
Thank you, honey. You have a good day.
Here, lunch is served with the side of disbelief. Do you believe in the results and what happened here in Georgia?
No, I really don't.
Who do you think won in November?
I honestly think Trump did.
Who do you think won the election in your viewpoint?
Trump? I think Trump did.
For some shell-shocked supporters of the president, it's impossible to think about the upcoming January Senate runoffs with a continued deluge of misinformation from President Trump and others. You voted in November. How are you feeling about the runoffs?
I really don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's going to change anything or not. It may not.
Why do you say that?
I mean, with all the voter fraud and all the stuff they're talking about, so I don't know 100%, what's going on or how they count the votes or whatever. So, it's confusing, but, trust in anything anymore.
That is the Republican nightmare in the upcoming Senate runoffs, because here, the Republican who could hold the most sway is Trump. In Haralson County, the president increased his support by about 3,000 votes from 4 years ago, a trend in deep red counties. Donald Trump not only won these counties in November, he did so by roughly 276,000 more votes than in 2016. Republicans need that enthusiastic GOP base in places like Haralson to vote for incumbent Republican Senators Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue in the January 5th runoffs.
We're going to win, Georgia.
But there's a complication. The president keeps saying this.
They know it was a fixed election. It was a rigged election. They know it, and I appreciate their support.
That baseless claim puts the incumbent senators on the ballot in a political pickle. Listen to David Perdue try to square that circle.
Look, President Trump's very frustrated. I'm very frustrated. And we're going to do everything we possibly can to make sure that whatever anomalies are uncovered in November don't happen in January. But this is illogical for any Republican to think that, oh, I'm just going to sit down and not vote and hand, as you say, the keys over to the Democrats.
It has caused me concern.
Republican Buzz Brockway is a former Georgia state representative. He says Republicans are already telling him they will not vote in January.
I've had dozens of people tell me that. The people that I knew.
They're just not going to show up.
I do my best to try to talk them out of it, but the internet spreads things like wildfire.
What happens if the president keeps tweeting and talking about a rigged election?
That hurts. That absolutely hurts, because he has a very passionate group of followers who, frankly, are more committed to him than they are to the Republican Party. If he were to continue with that message, that would be very hurtful to the Republican Party and to Loeffler and Perdue.
Not everyone in Haralson County believes Trump's mixed message hurts. Andy Gunther, active in the local Republican Party, says the more outraged Trump is at the rally, the higher the enthusiasm for the senators.
It's going to boost the electorate to come out stronger, I believe.
And why stronger?
It's defiance. It's, we're not going to take this stuff sitting down. We're going to come back out. We're going to vote. We're going to show that we care.
Republican Senator Kelly Loeffler and her Democratic challenger, Reverend Raphael Warnock, will participate in a debate tonight. Senate David Perdue declined to debate his opponent, John Ossoff. And coming up, the Badgers return to Camp Randall for the first time in more than 6 weeks. And here's a live look outside. Hattie is tracking our Sunday morning forecast. Stay with us, everyone.
We get it. You had more important things to do. So the Black Friday sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend, plus 7 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Question: are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans in partnership with UW Health. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, specialist copays as low as $25, and new this year, $0 telehealth visits, allowing you to see a doctor from the comfort of home. It's no wonder that 98% of our members choose to stay with Quartz. That's loyalty we strive to earn every day. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today, featuring cost and coverage details, plus other information to help you choose the right plan for you. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans also offer more value, with plans including preventive and comprehensive dental benefits with up to $550 reimbursement, vision benefits with up to $300 reimbursement for glasses or contacts, coverage for hearing exams and hearing aid copays as low as $700 per aid, and up to $160 reimbursement for over-the-counter health-related items. Quartz Medicare Advantage also includes fitness benefits and our new Snowbird travel benefits, giving you the same as in-network coverage as you travel across America. All from a plan that works closely with and gives you easy access to UW Health, an integrated health system serving more than 600,000 people each year. Together, we help you live well. Switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call 888-718-7756 or visit quartzmedicareplans.com/enroll to request your free planning guide from Quartz today. That's 888-718-7756.
Work smarter. Use the cloud to securely print, scan, and collaborate. GI Office Technologies, helping businesses like yours.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
We get it. You had more important things to do. So the Black Friday sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. Get $100 off every $1,000 you spend, plus 7 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
And good morning. I'm meteorologist Hattie McLean working from home this morning. Let's get you up to date on how things are going to change as we go through the week. We're coming off a pretty quiet weather pattern last week. Things are going to finally change, though, here across southern Wisconsin. Take a look at our high temperature trend. A little cool today and tomorrow with highs in the 30s, but then we have a brief warm up Wednesday and Thursday, especially, where highs will climb to the mid to upper 40s. Normal high temperatures this time of the year are in the lower 30s, so that's well above normal. We do cool down as we head into the upcoming weekend, and that's when we'll start to see chances for precipitation return to the area. Here's our future track forecast starting this coming Friday. So later on this week, Friday morning, we'll start with cloudy skies, but look for maybe some rain to move into southern Wisconsin as this next storm system approaches. Initially, we'll be on the warm side of things, but as we head into Saturday and Sunday, this is the next weekend, we will see those temperatures drop and a mix for rain and snow, changing over to all snow for southern Wisconsin. Now, right now, it's a little early to pin down exact amounts, but here are what the forecast models are thinking. Generally, pretty just light accumulations of snow for southern Wisconsin. There could be some heavier accumulations in the northern part of the state. But again, this storm is about a week away, so we'll keep you updated as things change going forward. Here's a look at where we start this morning. We do have some flurries in the forecast today. None of them showing up just yet on the radar map. Here in southern Wisconsin, things are pretty quiet. We do have some cloud cover in the area, though, this morning. Those clouds overnight are actually keeping temperatures up. We're significantly warmer than we were this time yesterday. Temperatures are still pretty close to 30 degrees in most spots. Winds are calm, so there are no big issues with wind chill in the forecast this morning. Winds are going to stay pretty light from the northwest throughout the day today. Here's a look at your future track forecast if you're planning your day. Not bad temperature-wise. We will see temperatures climb back into the 30s, again, before we hit lunchtime, right around 35 at noon today. Look for some clearing in that cloud cover, but then the clouds return later on this afternoon into this evening. High temperatures should be in the mid to upper 30s. There is that chance for a few flurries. It's a pretty slight chance, so I wouldn't get too excited about this chance for snow. No accumulation is expected. We return to quiet weather conditions as we start Monday morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast then. We have high temperatures that will start to get back into the 40s on Tuesday. Wednesday's the warmest day of the week, where we're flirting with 50 degrees. Dry weather and lots of sunshine continues through Thursday. Friday is when things change up, and then we could see some snowflakes heading into the next weekend.
Wow, that's crazy. I had to think that we can go from 50 possibly degrees to maybe some snow flurries. I'll tell you, Wisconsin weather is interesting.
That is sure.
Well, thank you so much, Hattie. Well, the Badger women didn't get any favors when it comes to their Big Ten opener. Not only did Wisconsin get Iowa, but they have to travel to Iowa City. That's a place where they haven't won since 2001 to 2002 season. Now, the Badgers are trying to snap a 20-game losing streak to the Hawkeyes, and Sydney Hollard came to play last week. She scored a career-high 24 Saturday. She was even better than Hillard takes it hard to the rack for 2 of her new career high. But it wasn't enough. Former Wisconsin Miss Basketball McKenna Warnock banks it home. Iowa led pretty much from start to finish. Warnock finished with 12 as Badgers lose their 21st straight game. The Hawks 85-78. And since 1993, Wisconsin has taken it to Indiana. The Badgers are 16-2 against the Hoosiers, and most of the wins weren't even close. But this IU team isn't like IU teams of the old and past. They came to play, and they showed that on Saturday. Backup QB Jack Tuttle, for him it didn't matter. He threw 2 touchdowns, the second of the day to the Whopper. It puts Indiana up 14-3 in the red zone, which wasn't kind to Wisconsin. They couldn't score touchdowns. And then on the 4th and 10, down 8, Graham Mertz couldn't connect. The Badgers fall 14. And it's a second straight game where the offense just hasn't come to play. 8 penalties, 2 turnovers, 6 points. That's not going to cut it. And the Badgers know it. Well, coming up next, how COVID-19 may affect cancer survivors and who should be first in line for the coronavirus vaccine. We have this morning's top health stories. That's just ahead on News 3 Now this morning.
Before you make plans, download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? Well, relax. The Carefree Dental Card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree Dental Card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. The Carefree Dental Card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-451-3571 to receive your free Carefree Dental Card information kit.
Hey guys, listen up! This coronavirus thing has lasted forever. If we're gonna get back out there, we need to work together. We've got to take care of ourselves. So wear your mask, wash your hands, get your flu shot, social distance. The sooner we all do it, the sooner we can get back to the important stuff, like playing. Unity Point Health Meritor, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-936-5735. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is by calling now. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call Credit Associates now and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-936-5735.
I love to equal the playing field. I love to help people and allow them to feel like they are powerful instead of powerless. We're with our clients every step of the way.
Gingras, Thompson, and Walks.
Hey, Culligan. Got a water pitcher for the fam. Pretty safe, huh?
Well, basic water pitchers are passable, whereas a Culligan reverse osmosis system can reduce lead, arsenic, pesticide runoff.
Not going fast enough. Just done with that.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
How COVID-19 may affect cancer survivors and who should be the first in line on the coronavirus vaccine. Our Laura Podesta has some of this week's top health stories.
A CDC panel recommended healthcare workers and nursing home residents be the first vaccinated against the coronavirus. The CDC also shortened its recommended 14-day quarantine for people exposed to the coronavirus.
Quarantine can end after 10 days without a COVID-19 test if the person has reported no symptoms, or after 7 days with a negative test result if the person has reported no symptoms.
Survivors of COVID-19 are sometimes left with nerve damage, causing chronic pain or weakness in their arms and legs. A study at Northwestern Medicine says ultrasound or MRI should be used to pinpoint which nerves are damaged and determine the best treatment. And cancer survivors face a higher risk from the flu, making them more likely to be hospitalized or die from an infection. A study in the UK says that could mean they're also at higher risk from COVID-19 and should be prioritized for vaccinations. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
Well, there's a half hour of news still ahead here on News 3 Now this morning. Next, we're running through this morning's top local stories.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you get body pillows, regular $89.99, now only $29.99. Or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code. Order now to take advantage of my Christmas special, and I'll extend my money-back guarantee through March 1st, 2021.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
The MyPillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the MyPillow mattress topper.
MyPillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows, regular $89.99, now only $29.99. Or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code. Order now to take advantage of my Christmas special, and I'll extend my money-back guarantee through March 1st, 2021. And get your MyPillow gift cards for the best Christmas gifts ever.
This holiday, give them a gift they will never, ever forget.
It's huge! In 3, 2, 1. What is that? I'm out.
The gift of furniture. Kids just don't understand.
Get Bob's discount. Gift cards available at mybobs.com.
Accurate news as it happens.
We want to make sure our vaccination sites are ready.
Right here, where you live.
Nearly half of Dane County's total COVID deaths have come in the last month.
Information that you can use.
These case counts are still testing our public health system and straining our hospital system.
From the team you can trust.
So many generous people are willing to help us.
For more local stories that impact your life, News 3 Now. This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, December 6th. I'm Taylor Lazenby. Let's take a quick look of our weather this morning with Hattie. She's filling in for Chris. Good morning, Hattie.
Good morning, Taylor. Happy to be here on Sunday morning. It's a nice quiet start to the day and not as cool as it was yesterday at this time. Take a live look from our Queen Bee Radio sky camera in Platteville. Mostly cloudy skies there and quite a few clouds here in Madison. But those clouds kept temperatures out of the teens overnight. We are starting about 10 degrees warmer here in Madison than this time yesterday. 27 is our current temperature. In Janesville, Mineral Point, Platteville, and Lone Rock, temperatures are still at 30 degrees. Here's a look at Weather Track, again showing you where those clouds are this morning. Pretty thick here across southern Wisconsin right now. There maybe were a few flurries overnight, but all that activity has come to an end. There are some flurries in our forecast today, though, especially this afternoon into this evening. Here's a look at your day planner temperatures. Again, we will see a bit of clearing later on today. Highs will reach 37 degrees right around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, there will be a chance for some flurries late today into this evening. No accumulation is expected. Coming up, though, in just a few minutes, we'll talk more about a potential weekend storm, bringing the chance for snow back to southern Wisconsin.
All right. Thank you so much, Hattie. Well, nearly 20 people aren't sleeping in their own beds tonight after an unattended cooking fire in a Sun Prairie home left roughly $80,000 worth in damages. This includes a family of 6, a single mother and her 5 children. Gabriela Bachera shares how people stepped in overnight to make sure the family is taken care of.
without hesitation.
He messaged me this morning asking if I could help set up a GoFundMe, and I went right ahead and did that.
That's how many community members jumped at the opportunity to help a Sun Prairie family who walked away from a fire with just each other.
This family lost everything.
Co-owner and president at Metcalf's Market, Tim Metcalf, invited the family to shop in his store for free.
They're here right now filling up shopping carts of food just to feed their family for the next week.
Michael Johnson, who's coordinated these efforts, posted that Metcalf also volunteered to pay for clothes, coats, and boots until additional help comes.
Holiday season is all about, it's about, coming together as a family, coming together as a community, and then taking care of those people in our community that need our help the most.
Johnson took the family to Target, where the store gave the family 70% off everything, and donations were even made on the spot. He dropped them off at a hotel where the family will stay until they can get back on their feet. Johnson says that might take months, and they can't do it alone. But as Paulo Delgado says, giving comes full circle.
If you're helping people in your best times, then other people are going to be helping you in your worst.
I'm Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
Well, any money raised for the family will go towards gas cards, food, cell phone bills, and hotel costs. Donations can be made on the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County website or GoFundMe page. Both links are on our website. That's at channel3000.com. And turning over to our coronavirus headlines, Wisconsin is reporting more than 4,100 new cases over the past day. 63 people have died, while about 63,000 of the state's nearly 410,000 all-time cases still remain positive. As a brutal second wave strikes, coronavirus has become the leading case of death in America. 14,000 deaths have been reported since Thanksgiving. In a CNN town hall, Dr. Anthony Fauci said, "We are headed for a possible post-holiday surge."
The event usually is followed by 2 to 3 weeks later, you see the increase in cases, which puts it right at the cusp before the Christmas holiday, where you're going to have more travel and more congregating.
The University of Washington's Institute of Health and Metrics and Evaluation projects 260,000 more people could die by this spring. New CDC guidelines urge postponing travel and, in some circumstances, wearing a mask at home. And we know vaccines are coming, but the CDC is telling health officials across the U.S. that its first shipment of vaccines might fall short of expectations. The agency let states know this week how many doses will be in the initial shipment. Health experts say it looks like it will not be enough to fully vaccinate the people designated as top priority, including healthcare workers and nursing home residents. That's about 24 million people. Officials estimate about 40 million vaccines will be available in the next couple of weeks, but each person needs 2 doses, meaning that's only enough for about 20 million people. And President-elect Joe Biden's transition team still hasn't met with officials at the Pentagon's intelligence agencies. The meetings were supposed to take place this week. Biden's team was reportedly blocked from meeting with leaders at the NSA and Defense Intelligence Agency. The Department of Defense denies there's been any issue with Biden's team's ability to meet with intelligence officials. Biden started receiving presidential briefings last Monday. And many people have found memories of playing board games as a kid, but if those games could teach you in school, UW-Madison senior Joel Baraka found a way to do just that while giving back to his community. Baraka created a board game for elementary school students aimed at facilitating peer learning. He says he was inspired by his experience growing up in a refugee camp, where his teacher shortages left many students struggling to focus. The game is meant to help students learn core curriculum, because according to Baraka, education is everything.
Refugee children can do more, can be more, and deserve more. All they need are resources. If they don't get resources, we are losing opportunities for children here.
Now, Baraka partners with several elementary schools in western Uganda to help bring his game to more than 500 students. You can watch News 3 Now a little bit later to learn more about how you can help support local businesses. And the coronavirus is forcing many of our holiday traditions to change, but one Dane County church is trying to make sure one survives. Our Adam Duxter joined them and worked to deliver hope along with something else.
I was like, how is that even possible?
These days, Jay Jennings' front lawn is looking more like a tree lot.
Our neighbors are pretty familiar with us at this point. We always have something going on in our front yard.
But even this is something new for the pastor at Chapel Valley Church.
We have a lot of Christmas trees we're giving away.
And it's all for a good cause.
We've already received a lot of emails about people and just the desperate situation that they're in. And they are very grateful and excited at the opportunity of being able to have a tree and to celebrate and kind of celebrate with a tradition that they're used to.
So just like Santa and his helpers, the group of friends, neighbors, and church members got to work taking hundreds of trees to people who need them. Justin and Carolyn Schaefer delivering a dozen on Madison's northeast side.
You get to hop around house to house and, bring joy and Christmas cheer. It really does make me quite joyful and happy to, again, see the smiles on people's faces and be able to hey, even if you don't have much, here's what we're going to give you.
Jennings says each tree was purchased and donated by the church, with plenty of members giving to make it all happen. He says he's hopeful these trees will bring a sense of normalcy to a year that's taken so much, but also be a reminder of the reason for the season in the first place.
The Christmas tree is something that's in people's homes for the month. And our hope is that when people look at that tree, that they're reminded of the hope and the goodness that's out in the world and the good things that we've received.
In Madison, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
Well, in years past, Jen says the church has held an outdoor Christmas celebration, but coronavirus put an end to that, at least for this year. Well, coming up, we take a look at all your outdoor tools and see which ones make the cut in our consumer report. Plus, Wisconsinites are discussing what's at stake as the federal evictions end in 4 weeks. Stay with us.
Winter is what you make of it. And with the award-winning strength and performance of Cub Cadet X-Series snowblowers, you can make the most of it. Visit your local Cub Cadet dealer, where you can receive $200 off for a limited time. To find a locally owned dealer near you, visit cubcadetdealers.com.
Are you ready to tone? Well, let's warm up those muscles.
Get your Chia in shape with Richard Simmons Chia Pet and your favorite painter, Bob Ross Chia Pet.
Fantastic.
Just spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow. And the Trolls Poppy Chia Pet. And don't forget the adorable Hedgehog and Llama Chia Pets.
Always make you happy.
Chia Pets, the gift that grows.
At Walgreens, Lowe's, Menards, and Target. Makes a great gift.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. This drug remains approved by the FDA. If you or a loved one regularly took Zantac and were later diagnosed with cancer, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Potential cancers include bladder cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, stomach cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting with your doctor. Discontinuing a prescribed medication without your doctor's advice can result in injury or death.
Call 1-800-670-2995.
This Christmas, Fleet Farm has every gift for every list. Gifts are big at Fleet Farm. You'll find the biggest selection and the biggest savings. Know someone who's big into toys? Get up to 50% off our low fleet price on all toys. Or for someone who's big into tools, a 192-piece DeWalt Mechanics tool set is just $19.99. Fleet Farm has gifts for everyone on your list. Christmas shopping just got easier. Fleet Farm. Gifts are big here.
Are you ready to start a meaningful career? The Wisconsin Department of Health Services has options to fast-track caring individuals into the healthcare field. Accelerated training will help you find work where you want with a flexible schedule. Start your career in healthcare. Work in hospitals, nursing homes, and assisted living facilities in your community. It's easy. Go to dhs.wi.gov/new career. Fast-track your career today.
trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers get paid training to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. Army National Guard soldiers are learning skills that can set them up for success with companies looking to hire the best.
The Army National Guard basically built my resume for me.
Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, you might already have a lawnmower, a stirring trimmer, or a leaf blower, but have you ever considered adding a chainsaw to your arsenal of outdoor equipment? In our Consumer Reports, we just finished testing saws and reveals which ones can tackle the toughest tasks. Our Leah Linshaw has more.
A strong storm can rip dead limbs and branches from trees, leaving your yard a mess. A chainsaw can help, but they are a serious tool that requires some skill, says Consumer Reports.
It can be dangerous to use a chainsaw above waist height, like to cut limbs that are over your head. Those are jobs best left to the pros. But if you have a lot of fallen limbs in your yard, a chainsaw can be a really handy tool.
Consumer Reports tester John Banta left the labs and kept things close to home at his wooded property to perform a series of rigorous tests. Banta timed how fast each chainsaw can cut through a 10-inch square oak beam. But fast isn't great if it's not safe.
We look for a number of safety features when we assess chainsaws. One of them is a cover for the blade to protect you from getting cut when the saw isn't in use. We also look for a chain brake, which is this device here. It's designed to engage and stop the blade from spinning if you get kickback while you're cutting.
You can see the difference between a chainsaw that reduces kickback and one that's harder to handle. The biggest surprise in CR's tests, how much battery-powered chainsaws have improved over the years. This $350 Ego is the best of the batteries and very easy to use and handle. For smaller jobs, consider this CR Best Buy, a 250 Ryobi. It cuts almost as fast, but has a slightly shorter cutting bar. Keep in mind, batteries do need to be recharged.
If you're the type to wait and do all your cutting on the weekend, you might be better served by a gas saw, since you can cut indefinitely as long as you keep adding fuel.
This top-rated John Sarad saw for $320 is a good option. And for lighter-duty jobs, anything less than 18 inches wide, this 250 style is a CR Best Buy. For News 3 Now, this is Leah Lynchide.
Well, when you're operating a chainsaw, it's important to wear proper safety gear. Consumer Reports recommends a helmet with a face shield. Chaps are wearing protective gloves and sturdy shoes. And Wisconsinites are discussing what's at stake as the federal eviction ends in 4 weeks. Statewide group Opportunity Wisconsin hosted a virtual roundtable this week to discuss.
People are, just trying to survive, and keep a roof over their heads. There's not a lot of time to focus on much else, whether that's, living in a healthy diet or, exercising. You're just worried about key survival instincts, and those kick in. I know they have for me in the past. So it's so hard to prosper in life when you're simply just trying to get by.
Now, organizers say a housing crisis looms large if nothing is done. Anyone facing a possible eviction can contact Opportunity Wisconsin for help. The State Department of Health Services says starting on Monday, it will be changing its guidelines when it comes to how long you need to quarantine if you come in contact with a positive case. Earlier in the week, the CDC shortened the recommended length of quarantine from 14 days to now 10, or 7 days with a negative test. A news release said DHS supports those new guidelines, which will go into effect in Wisconsin starting on Monday. And coming up, virtual learning has made it possible for 3 students to go to school without facing the risk of coronavirus, but it's also come with a surprise consequence. And you're taking a live look over the Capitol this morning. Hattie will be back with a look of our weather going into the work week. That's up ahead. But first, look who's 3 today. We have Gavin is turning 3. Happy birthday, Gavin. And we also have Leah.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
It's Humane Holidays at Mounds. During December, purchase items off of the Humane Holidays wish lists to support Rock County's Friends of Noah Cafe program and the Dane County Humane Society.
The Cafe program provides free dog and cat food to local families who can't afford to feed their own pets.
Humane Holidays not only provides Dane County Humane Society with vital wish list items, it truly makes the shelter feel more like home for the holidays.
Support Humane Holidays at Mounds because everyone deserves a great holiday.
Are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans in partnership with UW Health. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, and $0 telehealth visits. It's no wonder that 98% of our Medicare Advantage members stay with Quartz. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today. Quartz also offers more value, including dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And Quartz gives you extras, like dollars for over-the-counter products and fitness benefits, from a plan that works closely with your doctor to take great care of you. This year, switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call or go online to request your free planning guide from Quartz today.
An evening in front of the fire can be so relaxing, but dangerous creosote buildup can cause a chimney fire if not removed. Help protect your home with CSL, the Creosote Sweeping Log. It helps clean your chimney while it burns. Inside your chimney walls, there's a constant buildup of flammable tar and creosote. The active minerals in CSL will reduce those dangerous deposits, making your next fire safer. It's so easy. Burn just once every 60 fires. CSL, the Creosote Sweeping Log.
Available at Menards, Tractor Supply, Woodman's, and Walmart.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Fearing's Audio Video Security have a team of experts to guide you in choosing the right technology for your business and home. Then we custom design and install easy-to-use solutions to advance your business, enhance your home, and simplify your life. Check us out at fearings.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
And good morning. I'm News 3 Now meteorologist Hattie McLean. We're working from home this morning, but wanted to get you updated on some changes that may be coming long term for our forecast. We've had some pretty quiet weather the last week and most of this upcoming week, but things are going to change. Take a look at the upper air weather pattern. Still dealing with a very strong southerly jet, and that has really been the track of the storms across the country for the last week or so. Milder air is going to start to build into the west, and with the jet stream near zonal or west to east across the northern tier of the United States, those warmer temperatures are going to move into the midsection of the country. So we're going to see a nice warm up, albeit brief, but a warm up for the middle of the week. Things start to change then by the time we get to Friday. A stronger storm is likely to develop in the Rockies and head towards the Great Lakes region. Still a little early on to pinpoint the exact track of the storm, but it does look to impact us here in southern Wisconsin, changing our weather from a very quiet weather pattern to one with more activity. And that could mean some precipitation for southern Wisconsin. Take a look at our snow chances. It is December, and we're behind on the snow totals so far this year. We have a slight chance for some flurries today, but better chances for some snowflakes as we head through the next weekend, depending on the exact track of that storm. Friday, we could see a mix, but then more likely changing over to some snow on Saturday. That snow may linger into Sunday as well. Now this morning, not much showing up on the radar map around here. There have been some flurries to our south this morning. We'll watch for a chance for flurries this afternoon coming down out of northern Wisconsin. The main time frame will be later on this afternoon into this evening. Here's a look at where we start today. With clouds in place this morning, temperatures are actually still in the 20s and even low 30s. Janesville and Platteville, Mineral Point, and even Lone Rock are at 30 degrees, along with Watertown this morning. Winds are nearly calm in most locations, so no real big wind chills to report this morning. Take a look at that wind chill map, and you'll see the numbers are almost the same as the temperatures this morning. Here's a look at our future track forecast model. We do have cloud cover in the area this morning. Look for those clouds to break up a little bit heading through the morning into the afternoon. Temperatures will be climbing into the mid and upper 30s today, so a little bit warmer than normal for this time of the year. Clouds return then later on this this afternoon into this evening, and that's when we have a chance for a few flurries here across southern Wisconsin. This is definitely not a guarantee to see any snowflakes today, but there is that small chance in the forecast. Any threat for flurries, though, comes to an end by Monday morning. Here's a look at your extended forecast. You can see just how mild it's going to be. Heading into Wednesday and Thursday, those will be the warmest days of the week, with highs near 50 on Wednesday, mid-40s on Thursday. Friday is when our chances for precipitation return. Could see some rain mixing with or changing to snow Friday night into Saturday, and still a possibility for some lingering snow showers on Sunday.
Thank you so much, Hattie. Well, virtual learning has made it possible for students to go to school without facing the risk of coronavirus. But it's also come with a surprise consequence. The delight of seeing white on the ground and knowing there's no school could be a thing of the past. Mike Fussell has our story.
With snow on the ground, the question may have come to mind.
My kids were funny. They were so excited. They're like, it's a snow day, snow. And then they said, wait a minute, do we still have school? I was like, yes, we are all learning virtually.
With the majority of schools in Kentucky and Indiana learning remotely, snow days may be a thing of the past.
Really, there's not going to be a snow day for this school year unless there's something like catastrophic, like ice that stays on the power lines and knocks out power, or something like that.
Some support services at districts like meal services may be impacted by the weather, but for many, instruction will continue. And that's the case in Hardin County, Bullitt County, and New Albany-Floyd County schools. And if classes do end up back in person, NTI will be used instead of canceling classes altogether. JCPS says it too sees evidence that's a solution moving forward after already distributing more than 60,000 laptops and Wi-Fi hotspots.
During this time, if there's inclement weather, we can continue instruction. We have a system in place now with virtual learning. Our students are learning remotely, so there will not be any interruptions.
If in person, students at Greater Clark County schools and Oldham County will have traditional snow days. But if out for a prolonged period of time, Oldham schools may institute remote learning. Some even say the success of NTI, while not ideal, may threaten the existence of snow days in the coming years.
The future of a snow day is certainly in jeopardy, I would think, because this NCI deal is working, and for the short term, then we will heavily consider, strongly consider continuing on this road of NCI when things return to normal, and hopefully that's very, very soon.
Well, make News 3 part of your weekly routine by downloading the Channel 3000 app for the latest headlines and weather conditions 24/7. But first, how a Rhode Island artist paints holiday cheer in his community.
Keep your holidays in sync with free pickup on all your fresh favorites from Pick and Save. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code. Order now to take advantage of my Christmas special, and I'll extend my money-back guarantee through March 1st, 2021.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
The MyPillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the MyPillow mattress
topper. MyPillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on My Pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows, regular $89.99, now only $29.99. Or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code. Order now to take advantage of my Christmas special, and I'll extend my money-back guarantee through March 1st, 2021. And get your MyPillow gift cards for the best Christmas gifts ever.
This holiday season, use the Pick and Save app to get personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. So you can save big on exactly what you want, no matter who you are. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
On the next Live at 4, we'll talk to travel expert Peter Greenberg about what to expect in the months ahead. And Will Loper has a look at the latest movies and TV shows you'll want to watch.
At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
Finally this morning, a Rhode Island artist is hoping to spread holiday cheer this season with his murals. Sam Reed reports.
Paul Morse of East Providence absolutely adores art.
It's fun, man. I enjoy it.
In the 6th grade, he learned graffiti.
Trains, planes, automobiles, everything. I've done it all.
And as a kid, he had some run-ins with the law.
I never got in big trouble for it, but my parents had to pay a few fines.
But now, if you ask his parents what they think, they'd say something like this.
I'm very proud of him. I'm very happy for him.
Paul only does commission work now and loves to spray paint. So for this holiday season, along Vincent Avenue, he's masterminded this mural.
I did Santa first.
A Christmas display.
Did him.
To make kids in his nearby neighborhood and schools.
And I did him on Sunday.
Smile.
The COVID, they got to go for the walks. So they come up the street and they all stop right there and they come down and take pictures because I'm always changing it.
At Halloween, he painted this.
I love it. It's self-expression.
To keep spirits high, he's keeping the tradition going.
People drive by, they stop when I'm painting, beep, waving the horn, and people come by, hey, can we take a picture in front of it?
Best of all, this Christmas canvas isn't even his. His elderly neighbor gave him the green light to use the back of her garage.
She knows I've been doing murals forever. And then one day, we were just out here cooking on the grill, and I was looking over, I was like, you know what? I should go ask Julie if I can paint on her garage.
Paul recently learned some students at surrounding schools are intrigued by his art. Giving them a sense of self is what he hopes to do.
I'm willing to give classes for free. I don't even want to charge them.
Well, a Nebraska man is urging people to wear masks by using something many people love, Christmas decorations. Take a look at this. At first glance, Daniel Mellick's Christmas decorations look just like any other. But if you zoom in, you'll notice a giant figures of a Donny mask, the reason to encourage people to wear your mask. Now, he says people who tested positive for the virus in the spring, he says everyone is invited to come see those decorations. That looks like it took a lot of work, and he probably has a hefty light bill. But let's turn it over to weather now with Hattie. Hattie, how are we looking going into this morning?
Not bad. If you want to take a walk or a drive looking at those Christmas decorations later on today, shouldn't have any issues with that. Temperatures are starting out in the upper 20s and low 30s this morning. Take a look at our trend through the day. We'll top at 37 degrees with very cloudy skies. Just a chance for a few flurries later on. Here's our pet walk forecast. Look at Boo in Stoughton. Not too excited about this forecast. Boo looks more like he's ready for a nap, but 37 will be the high later on this afternoon.
All right, thank you so much, Hattie, and thank you for joining us this Sunday morning on December 6th.